Hey everyone, welcome back to D&D Daily. I'm Dan, and today we have a really fun episode lined up.
Hello, listeners. I'm Daphne. That's right, Dan. Today, we're talking about travel, food, and some surprising news from Japan. Lots to cover.
Let's start with travel. Most people think of France, Spain, or Italy when they plan a trip to Europe. But did you know there are 44 countries in Europe?
44. That is quite a lot. And many of those countries are still very quiet when it comes to tourists. Places like Romania, Bulgaria, Slovakia, and Estonia are getting more attention now.
Right. And immigration experts are saying more and more Americans are actually moving to these countries, not just visiting, actually living there.
That is a big step. Why do you think people are choosing these lesser-known places?
Great question. One big reason is that popular countries like Italy and Portugal are making their immigration rules stricter, so people are looking at other options.
Stricter means more difficult. So the rules are harder to follow now. And these other countries still offer enticing options. Enticing means very attractive. They make you want to go there.
One great example is North Macedonia. It's north of Greece, and it has beautiful mountains, great food, and a sunny climate. I honestly had never thought much about it before reading this.
Neither had I. The article says its cuisine changes from one valley to the next. Cuisine means the style of food from a place. So the food is very diverse, different and interesting depending on where you are.
That sounds amazing. And there's also a story about an American artist named M.B. Bussana. She left Los Angeles and moved to a tiny village in the south of France.
Yes, she said her neighborhood in Los Angeles became too expensive and too crowded. That process is called gentrification, when an area becomes more expensive and changes its character.
So she and her husband moved to a small village near the Pyrenees Mountains, and she bought her first home in her late 50s. That's pretty inspiring, don't you think?
It really is. She described her new life as tranquil. Tranquil means calm and peaceful, a very nice word for a quiet life in the countryside.
Okay, let's move on to food. France is famous for fine dining. But guess what? Fast food is booming there right now.
Booming means growing very fast. It is quite surprising for a country known for haute gastronomy. That means very high-quality, formal cooking.
One expert said that young people in France, Generation Z, have basically grown up with McDonald's, so fast food feels very normal to them.
That is a fascinating cultural shift, and CNN also published a list of the world's best sandwiches. 2 French sandwiches made the list, the pain bagnat and the croque monsieur.
Oh, the croque monsieur. That's basically a hot ham and cheese sandwich. So good. The list also includes sandwiches from Vietnam, Mexico, South Africa, and New Orleans.
A truly international sandwich list. I appreciate that. Now, let's talk about Paris specifically. The city's first female mayor, Anne Hidalgo, recently left office after 12 years.
She made a lot of big changes. She pedestrianized many streets. That means she stopped cars and made them walking-only areas. She also cleaned up the same river and made outdoor cafes smoke-free.
Pedestrianize is a great vocabulary word. It means to create a space just for people on foot. Paris feels much more pleasant for tourists because of these changes.
Although the article says Parisians themselves have mixed feelings about her legacy, legacy means what someone leaves behind after their time in a role.
Change is never simple, is it? Now let's finish with Japan. Japanese vending machines are iconic, meaning they are very famous and represent the country strongly, but the industry is struggling.
Yeah, this surprised me. Vending machines are everywhere in Japan.
They are ubiquitous. That means you can find them literally everywhere. But now the companies behind them are having problems.
The article does not give all the details, but the word decline is key here. Decline means something is going down or getting worse. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
For sure. Japan's vending machines have always been a symbol of convenience and technology. Let's hope they find a way to adapt.
Agreed. And on that note, let's review today's key words. We learned relocate, iconic, pedestrianize, ubiquitous, cuisine, decline, enticing, and tranquil.
Great list. Try using one of those words today. Maybe tell a friend about a tranquil place you'd love to visit.
Wonderful idea. Thank you so much for joining us on D&D Daily. Keep learning, keep exploring, and we'll see you next time.
Take care, everyone. See you soon.